I can tell you this. We've been in matchmaking, usually it's every Tuesday. We've been in matchmaking meetings multiple times over the last several days, and we're working on some badass shit for the end of the year. So it's going to be fun. Nothing I can talk about yet, but I'm looking forward to it.
According to Dana White, the UFC matchmakers are making some big fights for this winter, and guess who plans on returning at the end of the year? If Conor is healed from his injury and he comes back, there are a handful of guys that would be a great matchup for him to return to, whether it be for money, stylistically, or just to have an all-out war. Of course, you got guys like Michael Chandler, who said he'd fight him at 155 or 170. That would be a war. You got Justin Gaethje, who's sitting around. He's coming off of a loss. That would also be a war. And then you got guys like Tony Ferguson, who's coming off of a loss. Conor's coming off of some losses. Stylistically, this would be a fun one. Both guys are at that stage in their career where I think they should fight each other. It'd bring in a lot of money. A lot of people would tune in. And then you got Dan Hooker. That's been in speculation for Conor's return fight. And then guys like Jorge Masvidal at 170. We're just talking about bangers of fights, no matter who Conor comes back to face. And then we got speculation inside the UFC that Francis Ngannou will take on Jon Jones sometime later in the year or at the beginning of next year. And this is a massive fight, a fight that has been anticipated by fans and everybody in the MMA community for a couple of years now. And recently, Israel Adesanya just beat Jared Cannonier, and on the same card, Alex Pereira beat Sean Strickland. Those two are setting up to have a huge title fight since they have fought 2 times before. In one of those fights, Alex knocked Izzy out, and the other one he won by decision. So Israel Adesanya is going to look to get his revenge against Alex Pereira inside the octagon, where they will meet in MMA rule set for the first time. That is a massive fight, and I speculate this will happen towards the end of the year as well. And last, if you've made it this far, thank you for watching. And next week, I'm going to have somebody on to my live show to help me break down UFC 277. And to get on here, all you got to do is drop a green check mark in the comments and go to my YouTube and subscribe. You will find the link to my YouTube in my bio. Can't wait to do this. Can't wait to have one of you guys on here. And as always, stay tuned. We got more sports, MMA, and UFC content coming later this week.